Okay, hello. My name's Alex Kemeny, and I am a bridge director at Trump's Bridge Centre 1 day a week, but the club is closed due to the COVID-19 crisis. Today is Tuesday the 24th of March, and what I have decided to do for the interest of the people who are in my group, who I email each week with tips, is to start up this video service once a week, which I will post onto YouTube. What I plan to do is to connect to the Funbridge app, which I have downloaded on my computer. It is the app shown up here, and you can download this from www.funbridge.com. And the idea is that I'm going to play an 8-board tournament against 3 robots, and I'll try to talk through my thought processes as I do this. I've cloned this idea from something that Peter Hollins and also Milan Makura do, and they post onto their YouTube channel each week. So I'll be posting this onto my YouTube channel each week. Today is Tuesday the 24th of March. It's just about 1 p.m. So let me open up the Funbridge app. I have an account that you must set up. So if you have a computer like this, a Windows PC, you go to www.funbridge.com and you download the app, which I think I can show you over here. And you just click on the download button. Now, if you have a smartphone that you prefer to play this on, if you want, I'm assuming you may want to play this or play Funbridge yourself. Here you can see the download button. If you have a smartphone, you can just go to your normal app store, or if you have a tablet, you can go to your normal app store and you'll be able to download the Funbridge app. So for here, I've already downloaded Funbridge onto this particular computer, and I've started it up, and I've logged in. So when we log in, I'm going to go to Get Started/Practice, and then I'm going to go to Exclusive Tournaments. Now I'm going to play the Milan Makura MP tournament. These tournaments appear because I have indicated that these are my favourites, but if you don't have that currently, you can click on View All Tournaments and type in Milan Makura or Peter Hollins, and those tournaments will come up, and you can indicate that they're a favourite and start playing them. So Milan Makura is a bridge pro from the Czech Republic. He normally has 2 tournaments running each week, and Peter Hollins is a bridge pro from Melbourne, Australia. He has 1 tournament running each week. I do play in each of these. You can see here my results over the last few weeks. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with bridge terminology, MP means match points, which is similar percentage type scoring to the way we do in duplicate bridge. And if you're a Trump's Tuesday player, to the way we play during the day on Tuesdays, that scoring method. Over tricks are important. Small differences in the scores are important. IMPS is another term. It's rather confusing because it's IMPS and MP. MP for match points. IMP stands for international match points. These tournaments are played on total points. So this is teams type scoring, where you score a lot of IMPs for making big scores, like making a slam or making a game. Small differences in the scores, like plus 120, plus 130, minus 50, don't make a lot of difference in an IMP style tournament. So that's teams bridged, slightly different tactics. For instance, let's have a look how I did in the last tournament. I got plus 10 imps. I think I clicked on the wrong thing there. So it's telling you about me. I should have clicked on details. So just having a look at how I did in the last imps tournament. Here I won 2 imps on this board, lost 2 on this board, won 3 on this board, won 4 on that board, and so forth. Basically what happens is that your score, if we look for instance at this score here, I scored plus 650. I scored 5 imps because the average score on this board was around plus 450. If you were to average out all these scores, you'd find that the average came to around plus 450. There were probably some other contracts as well, some other strange contracts. These were the 5 most common contracts. So I scored plus 650 for making 11 tricks and 4 hearts. The average was about plus 450. There is an imp scale 200 points converts to 5 imps. So that's why I won 5 imps on this board. Here was a board where I lost some imps, so my score was essentially below the average score. Here I allowed my opponents to make 10 tricks in a contract of 3 spades. I lost a couple of imps. If I'd held them to 9 tricks, I would have lost just 1 imp. So that's not a big difference. In these imp tournaments, which are scored, as I say, like Rubber Bridge, if you play Rubber Bridge at home, on total points, the thing that really gives you a good score is bidding and making slams, or bidding and making games, especially vulnerable games. Anyway, all that is by way of background. If you're a person who's used to... Okay, sorry about that, my telephone rang. I'm back now. So, as I was saying, all that is by way of background only, just to explain what an imp tournament is. I may do another YouTube video later to explain the difference between imps and match points. But for now... Okay, well, after a bit of consideration this afternoon, I've realised I better not put up the Milan Mercura Matchpoint tournament, because the tournament is still open for a couple of days. I don't think it's fair to me to do that. And publicise the hands that are in his tournament prior to the tournament ending. So I've come into Funbridge again. Let's play a different tournament. I found a similar tournament. It's run by Jerome Rombau, and so I've gone into Get Started Practice, exclusive tournaments, and I'm going to just enter his name, and his tournament should pop up. This one's only got 2 hours and 6 minutes to go. It's been played by 208 people, so let's have a go at this one. Now again, just to go over what I said before, you can forget about imps and Teams Bridge and all that. This is a normal percentage style duplicate bridge tournament where the scores are simply ranked and then given a percentage. At the moment, you can see there's a person here called Jean-Pierre who has currently got 81%, so that's a pretty high benchmark. And there have been 208 people play it so far. So let's try this one. So partner's open a spade. I have a pretty nice hand here. I have 11 points. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losers. 2 in spades, 2 in hearts, 3 in clubs, and 1 in diamonds. I quite like to use loser count when we have a fit available. So I've set up a slightly different system to bidding system to what you may be used to. Later I will show you how to set up different bidding systems in Funbridge. I think you do that when you start. I play a system called 2 over 1 forcing to game. So if I was to bid 2 hearts here, it would be forcing to game. And so under this system, you apply 1 no trump, which is a forcing bid. It shows up to 12 points, and partner can't really pass that. It just shows they've probably got 3 cards in clubs. The way to show a 3-card raise in the system I've set up is to bid like this, is to first bid 1 no trump, and then over partner's forced rebid you bid 3 spades. It shows an invitational hand with 3 cards forward, and on this occasion partner's chosen to go on to game. So here we are in 4 spades. The declarer is north, and here we are. Right, how good's partner's hand? Well, looking from the, I usually like to count my losers in a trump contract from the long trump hand. I have a couple of spade losers by the looks of it. Maybe I will restrict that to 1 if the spade king is with the west hand. I have no heart losers, 1 club loser now that I've got the lead coming around to my ace queen, and 2 diamond losers. So I have a couple of spade losers and a couple of diamond losers. It looks like I'm going to want to rough a diamond in dummy, so I think that's how I'm going to start this hand. Roughing a diamond in dummy. Okay. So we'll go across to the ace of diamonds and lead a diamond back, and the plan is later to rough a diamond in dummy. Notice that if I start on trumps, it's possible that all my 3 trumps could be exhausted from dummy before dummy is voided of diamonds. It's nice. Now I think I want to unblock the Jack of Hearts now, because I'm going to try to look for a 3-3 heart flip, which probably doesn't happen, but I'm going to try to get that club loser away on the King of Hearts. So rough my diamond. I can stick in the 7. Not that it's going to make any difference. If it gets over roughed, it gets over roughed. And now I'm going to play the King of Hearts and pitch away that losing club. It'll probably get roughed, but it doesn't matter. I got a loser away on it. The person who roughed may have now shortened themselves. I certainly hope this doesn't get roughed. Okay, so now I have just trumps left in my hand. I've lost 2 tricks. So I guess I've got to figure out how to play the trump suit. Oh, right, nice. Jack and 10 may drop on the same trick now. Doubt it. So the Jack of Spades is going to take a trick. So making 10 tricks, that's a good start. I could have claimed there, conceding 1 trick, but I just wanted to show you. And now at this point they've conceded, they've said, okay, you've got trumps left and that's it. So that was a good start. 77%, not everyone did that. Could have made a 5 no trump contract. It always shows you the highest contract that you can make, but 4 spades is a normal contract there. So what do I have here? This time I have an unbalanced hand, 4-4-1, a little bit of a hard shape to cope with often. Have 16 points. I could consider opening 1 no trump. I saw Peter Hollins do this just in the video he put up last week, in fact with the same holding spades, the King of Spades, Singleton. So I could consider opening 1 no trump. The only time that is bad is when my partner transfers me to spades and then passes. I have 16 points and a Singleton King. Some people would be horrified by even considering this, but a lot of the experts seem to think this is quite a good approach. I'm going to give it a try. I understand the books say you should not open 1 no trump with a Singleton. But with a 4-4-4-1, I can open a diamond and bid 2 clubs. Playing 1 no trump passed out would be good most of the time. No trumps plays better than playing in the minors, so let's give it a go. Let's try opening 1 no trump. Partner's asking, so this is good. We're not going to be playing this hand in spades. He hasn't transferred me to spades. I'll just tell him that I've got hearts. He's given me 3 hearts. 1, 2, I'm just counting my losers now. So he's got about 8 and 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 losers. Look, I may make 4 hearts, but I just think it's a little bit pushy. At this form of scoring, you want to be trying to get a plus score. You don't want to be bidding thin games, and I think it's going to be a thin game. So I'm going to pass. Singleton King is a bad thing, obviously, because it'll fall down under the ace if the ace is held by the opponent. So I'm going to pass and play 3 hearts. Partner has the ace of spades. We have a club just looking from making a plan. Now, whose hand do I want to make a plan from? Maybe the north hand. Looking at the north hand, I have to lose a club, a diamond, and a couple of hearts. So it actually looks like this contract is really glad I'm not in 4 hearts here. So club, a diamond, yeah. Notice that the discard I get on the ace of spades is pretty well useless. It doesn't. I'm going to get a diamond or a club discard, but that actually doesn't help me at all. The diamonds might break 3-3. The clubs might break 3-3. So I'll have to try to come up with a plan as to. Now the question is, how should one broach trumps? Partner has 8 points and I have 16, that is 24. The opponents have 16. East is not an opening hand, so East has less than 12, which means West has at least 5. I want to draw trumps here. I guess the normal thing to do is to play a low heart to the Jack, and then probably finesse the 10 of hearts on the way back. I wouldn't want to finesse off the 10 of hearts on the first round because I might lose to a singleton 10. It's good news and bad news. It might be a singleton king. The 6 of diamonds. Well, I guess I can cover it. I don't think that causes any pain. Now, if that is a singleton king, I'll want to be finessing the 10 of hearts in the other hand. Notice that this is almost like a no trump hand, really. In that there's no roughing value that could be had. So as I can rough a spade in my hand, yeah, maybe I should consider that a bit more carefully. But I can always do that later if the trumps break 3-2. The fact that the king went up implies maybe the ace king are both in that hand on my left. Okay, he had probably king 10 doubleton. Well, that's a good thing. Queen and nine are now high. Okay, someone didn't want to take their master trump. There is still a trump out, but it's the ace. So now I can test one of the tests that was the 6 of diamonds was led. Just trying to figure out whether there might be a 3-card diamond suit or a 3-3 diamond break or a 3-3 club break. I don't hold the Queen, Jack or 10 of clubs, so I can't really see a way of... The point is that if one of these suits breaks 3-3, I can avoid the loser in the other suit if I guess which one is the one that's breaking 3-3. The robot's very much like passive leads. The Jack of diamonds should be in the hand on my left. He led the Queen of spades and then switched to the Jack of diamonds, which is a rather odd play. Kind of want to lose a trick. All right, let's go for the play and let's go for the play in clubs. Seeing they switched the diamonds, maybe the clubs are 3-3. That's something like, I'm going to duck that, I think. Because I'm keen for the person with the ace of hearts not to go and lead, because I don't particularly want them to draw it out of me. Okay. So now I go for the Go for the 3-3 club break. Excellent. Get the diamond away. And I give up a trick. So now I will just concede a trick. No, I was going to concede after this trick. Okay. So now I have the rest of the tricks. Okay. Well, did end up making 10 tricks, but I don't really want to be in that game. It's a pretty tight game. Needed the hearts to break 3-2 and the clubs to break 3-3. Everything was breaking 3-3. Even if I'd gone for the diamonds, I could have done the same play in diamonds. Just out of interest, I will have a look at how the cards were on in there on the defender's hand. Oh, won't worry. We'll go back and have a look at that later. All right, here I have 12 points. I have an easy one club opening. Plan to rebid one no trump. I'm going to bid one no trump here. My hand has got a balanced shape. I'm not worried about the fact that there's one suit where I'm uncovered. Point is, I have a balanced shape. If I had a few more points, I'd be opening one no trump. So with this number of points, I rebid one no trump. Partner passes me one no trump. I'll lose some heart tricks, but not too many. Here, because partners showed a good hand, they should have something in hearts, and they do. Okay, so partner, so here I have 2 spade tricks. I've been lucky to avoid the club lead. So I've got 9 clubs, so it just looks like banging down the ace king of clubs, hoping the suit breaks. If it doesn't break, I'll have 4 tricks in clubs, 2 in diamonds, that's 6. A heart is 7 and 2 spades is 9. So I'm making this contract. We're just after over tricks now, so let's see how we go. I don't have any particular reason for playing anything other than low. The person could have underled the king and jack, maybe. I'm going to cover that, because if I don't, then I'll no longer have 2 tricks in spades. Now there's a trap in this hand, which is that the clubs can get blocked. I've got to remember to keep that 3 of clubs in dummy, because my entry to my hand has now been knocked out. So the club's at 3-1. Seven clubs have hit the table. I can see 5 more. So yeah, it didn't. The entry thing didn't turn out to be a problem. 7 have hit the table. So the queen's the only one remaining. I have an entry to my hand. He's going to lead another spade after this. Spade, we've had a spade and a heart this card come from. Well, that was nice of him not to knock my other spade out. Kind of makes life pretty easy. Well, I'm now just going to take the heart finesse for a possible over trick. Make them make some more discards, I guess. Two of hearts, I think they give natural discards, so I think that implies that the king of hearts is in the correct hand for the finesse. In any case, I cash my other club, and I take a heart finesse. because there's nothing they can hurt me with. Mm-hmm. And at this point I just claim. I don't think they've thrown enough diamonds away. Making 10 tricks. %. Oh, 9 tricks. Could have made 5 no trump contracts, so where do they go wrong there? I'll be back in a second, just have to do something. It says I could have made a 5 no trump contract, probably with some sort of exotic end play or something. Yes, well the diamond split 3-3, so I can see how I can finesse the queen of clubs and I can play for the diamonds to be 3-3 instead of taking the heart finesse. So I could have made 11 tricks, but you don't know these things. So when you see on your hand records at the end of a bridge session that you could have made 11 tricks, yeah, sure, but you're not going to know to do that. I think it's better playing the heart finesse rather than playing for diamonds to be 3-3, because diamonds 3-3 is a 36% chance, whereas a finesse is a 50% chance. Anyway, my aim in these tournaments is to try to get 60%, so I'm happy so far. Partner's opened a diamond and 2 hearts has come in. Now I think I can make a negative double. Don't want to bid 2 spades, at least 8 points. Well, it says no indication, but I mean, yeah. I've actually got a pretty good hand here with a, in support of partner, with a singleton in the opponent's suit. Well, to me, this would always show 4 cards in spades. I think that's a bit strange that it says no indication. But anyway, it's a takeout bid, so let's see what partner does. Certainly much better than anything else. We could have 4 spades on this hand. Oh, partner showed extra values. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, I'm certainly going to go on to 4 spades here. I don't think there's a slam in this. I've got a very queen and jack type hand, so I'm just happy to raise here to 4 spades. I mean, my hand has got now 5, 10 points and a single. My hand's worth 13 total points. I'd be surprised if we don't make this contract. Bit of a pause. Is there a double coming? Robot pause. What does that mean? Partner has terrible spades. But yeah, and really quite a bad hand because of all those wasted values in hearts. Notice how bad that is. Although, yeah, I've got all these heart losers to deal with, but I suppose what I'm going to do is take some roughing finesses. Now, the question is, should I play the queen of clubs here? The alternative is I could, yeah, I think we're going to play low here, and let's see what happens. Let's hope the 10 of clubs comes in. King would be even better. King's even better. Alright, so now I've got a parking place for, well, at least 2 of my heart losers. Now that could easily be a shortage lead, although the person does have the ace queen of hearts probably. So let's count the points. Partner has 11, 15 points, and I had 10, that's 25. And the 2 heart bid shows between 6 and 12 points. Oh, it was, oh, right, yes, it was a jump over call. Silly me, I didn't notice that. Of course, it was a jump over call. So they have a weak hand with 6 hearts. Okay. I may have a diamond loser and 2 heart losers. Yeah, I'm not going to get blocked out of dummy because of the queen of diamonds. So I'm here in my hand possibly for, well, that's a fantastic card to see. It's probably a singleton. Well, I certainly don't think that person has the ace, so I'm going to put the jack in. I expect it to lose to the queen. Now I'll put the jack in because it's always good when you declare it a play the highest of equals. It conceals the fact that I have the 10 and 9 of 10 and 9 of hearts. So they're forcing me to rough here, but after that I've got pretty much winners. So I'm pretty happy to rough. If they have another trump winner, then so be it. I will just put a false card of the king in here, just because it doesn't hurt. Now I'm going to play 2 rounds of spades. Yeah, I'm going to play 2 rounds of spades and then start playing clubs, I guess. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I've got all winners, so it all looks pretty safe from here. As expected, that was a singleton jack. I know my hearts are good, so I'm not going to throw them away. Now everything's good. Doesn't matter really. I could just claim at this point. I'll claim conceding a trick. Now I'll let him rough in. Notice it, very important, I don't play the spade at this point. And I'll play the 9 because it's further away. It's easy to misclick and accidentally put a spade out when you don't want to. If I put a spade out here, I'd go off because they'd be able to take a club trick against me. So that was a pretty simple hand, I think. I don't really know why I got 69% for that. It seemed simple enough. Okay, so far so good, 63%. Partners open the club. Here I have 8, 11 points, pretty bad 11. I'm thinking of downgrading it to a 1-no trump reply, 5 to 10, 10 and 11. Yeah, look, it's a really bad 11. So I'm happy to 10 and 11. Yeah, I think it's really bad because notice I don't have any cards 8s or 7s. I've got 1 9 and all the rest of my pips are terrible. So I'm going to really take the low road here, make a slight underbet. Hope we haven't missed a game. Partner has not. Well, we certainly haven't missed a game. Partner has a minimal hand. They have a spade fit, which they didn't find. Partner has 7, 9, 10, 12 points. I have 11, that's 23. There are 17 in the opponent's hand. And he probably doesn't have 12 because he passed over 1 club. Now this is interesting. Should I put the jack up or play the small round to my 9? That lead could be 4th best from king 10, 8, 7 maybe, or queen 10, 8, 7, or it could be small from king queen 8, 7. My style with king queen 8, 7 would be to lose the king, so we are on a little bit of a guess here, although hang on, the jack's a doubleton. So if I don't play the jack, yeah, it'll get squished on the next round anyway. So I think I should play the jack. Yeah, I was was thinking of playing low, but that would be stupid because even if the king comes in and the ace, then the jack gets squished on the next round. So I'll put the jack up, hoping that the person's underlaid a king-queen. Unlikely. Wow, that's nice. So it just goes to show it's worth thinking about your choices here. So probably just want to come across and play a club finesse. I've got entry problems to my hand. I've also got some potential entry problems to dummy. I don't know that I actually do want to take that finesse because it's possible I could get blocked at a dummy here if both aces are on my right. So I definitely want to be able to run these clubs. So I think I'm going to play the queen of clubs. You see the problem, if I come across to a heart, well, first of all I could continue a heart which might embarrass me later. I'm a bit concerned about coming across, taking a club finesse. Then what do? Come back and take the club finesse again? Could lose this. Yeah, I guess it's a possibility. I'll play for maximum tricks. It is pairs, you need to not take too negative an approach. I'll try to come across to a heart. I assume they're going to continue spades anyway. That's good. That's a nice card, in a way. Oh, that's great. Clubs are cleared. So where am I now? I think I still want to duck because the spades could be 5-3. I'm not worried about not being able to get back to my hand. They're going to lead another spade now. Oh, they didn't lead another spade. Interesting. Now I have an entry to my hand with a jack of hearts, which is why I went up with that. Yeah. Well, I'm relatively happy with what's happened so far. Okay, they've got one good. Oh, but a cash at ace of spades. I think I'm only going to get my clubs here. Maybe I could have done more. There's a singleton 10. I think they could have done a little better by ducking that king. I don't think that these players should have taken the king of clubs. It's obvious I'm going to need club tricks. Nice smooth duck might have done the world of good. I might waste another entry back to my hand. I hadn't been looking at their discards because there's nothing much I can do except play a diamond here. I don't expect to take any more tricks. Ace of diamonds and a spade. Oh, they could have done better there, I think. Yeah, I got away with a bit of murder there that I shouldn't have got away with. Okay, nice. Here I have a hand that many people might open two hearts on, but I think it's a bit good. I have, here's a rule for deciding whether I have a weak 2 opening or a 1 level opening, a rule that I learned from Morton Klinger. In fact, it's about whether I have an opening at all. You add the number of points to the number of cards in your longest 2 suits. I have 10 points and I have 9 cards in my longest 2 suits, that's 19, and then you add the number of quick tricks you have. 1.5. It comes to 20.5. Ron Klinger recommends that if you have a count of 21, not vulnerable, or 21 and a half. Vulnerable, you can open it to one level. So I'm going to go with Ron's rule. I'm just a tiny bit short of a one heart opening, although I really do like this hand. I really like that Queen Jack King 9 of hearts and the singleton diamond. So I'm going to actually slightly break Ron Klinger's rule, and let's see how it works out. I'm going to open one heart. So 2 diamonds here is at least 10 points. This is a natural bid. So it's always good to look at the tips. What would it mean if I bid 3 hearts? Between 12 and 15 points a minimum hand. Of course this has worked out really badly because now I have a terrible hand. Of course I don't want to let them play 2 spades. So I guess I'm going to bid 3 hearts. Just simply because I don't want to hear partner say 3 diamonds. Well, what could happen here? Partner could say 3 clubs, I guess. I think I'm going to say 3 hearts, just to emphasize the fact that I've got good hearts. This auction has worked out really, really badly. I'm just going to have to hope that the partner's got a really good hand. How many hearts do they have? Exactly 1. So I don't want to play 4 hearts on a 6-1 fit, I don't think. I have got some potential entries to my hand, so I hope that maybe he can set up the hearts. But certainly I wish I'd opened 2 hearts now. Okay. The spades are probably, so if I win the ace of spades and I get a heart, I'm going to neck out the other spade. Yeah, so it's looking really bad. It's looking really bad. I haven't really got much play here, but I guess I can try. Alright. So it just goes to show that Mr. Klinger was right. Oops. Go and pause while that happens. Okay, sometimes that happens with Funbridge. It sort of locks up for a little while. Well, I have no play for this contract, I don't think, except let's just count what would happen if I try to set up clubs. I have 2 spade tricks. I can get 4 clubs, maybe, and 2 diamonds is if the finesse works, which it probably will. So that's 8. What will happen if I try to attack hearts? Maybe I should just play for 8 and try to get out for 1 off. How many points did my partner have? My partner had 13 points. And I had 10. It's probable to go with, because I'm just thinking I could duck a club. And try to set up clubs and go for, try to get 8 tricks. Because I really don't think if they defend correctly I'm going to make this. Unless the spades split 6-2, then I possibly could make it. I wish I'd taken note of the lead card. He played the 7 of spades first. I think he let a little one. Not easy. So if clubs break 3-2, I can just duck a club and get 4 clubs. Yeah. Might just work. I might just put him under a bit of discarding pressure. I just feel that the heart play is not going to work, and I can probably get 8 tricks this way. Otherwise, I'm not going to get many tricks at all. So let's try this play. Playing for 1 off. I want to duck that because I want to keep the club situation fluid. Maybe he can't continue spades. Yeah, he can. So he's got his third spade out of his hand. Got to take this finesse now. Oh, not good. So this one backfired. And I got the rest. 3 off. Club's broke anyway, but the jack of hearts is good, so I'll just cash that just to prove that I'm not claiming wrongly. And claim. %. Yeah. Had a little bit of company. Oh well, I kind of knew right from the beginning. Be careful, your 1 heart bid matches and at least 12 points. Where's you at? I mean 10. So there you go. I should have, if I'd opened 2 hearts there. Actually, what you can do is you can replay. Just replay the whole deal. What happens if I open 2 hearts? This replay doesn't affect my score. It's just a what if. How much easier is that? Okay. So if I open 2 hearts, that's where I get a good score. That's where I get, maybe 76% if I make 10 tricks. All right. Next. 10, 16 points, balanced hand, 1 no trump. I'm in 1 no trump. Heart 2 indicates the hearts are breaking 4-3 because I would normally lead 4th best. So again, I'm going to win the highest of equals just to conceal the fact that I do own the jack. I want the person sitting on my left to lead another one. So what suit shall I try to establish here? I have 2 hearts and a club. I have a choice between trying to establish clubs and diamonds. I think diamonds looks a lot better because I have fantastic diamonds, fantastic spots in diamonds. So let's play a diamond. Good. Well, while I'm there, I think I'll take a club finesse. Can't hurt too much, can it? That's a good idea. Let's take a club finesse. I'm hoping to enter dummy later with the 8 of diamonds as well. Okay. No, that's fine. play the 10 of diamonds because whoever's got the ace may be frightened to duck for fear that their partner has the 9. They're playing hard to get. And they've blocked me out of dummy, which is good on them. Well, it doesn't matter because they're going to take the ace perforce, so we'll just exit with a diamond. Yeah, I expected the ace to be there. It's good because if he leads another heart now, he can't lead in fact, whatever he leads has to give me a trick. If he leads a heart, I get the ace jack. If he leads a club, I win dummy's queen. If he leads a spade, that comes around to my king, so that's fine. Jack, king. Now let's cash a couple of diamonds. Heart went away. Two hearts went away. Three hearts and a club have been discarded, therefore they still have between them, just wondering whether I can get out with a spade. They still have between them 4 spades. The person on the left had 3 diamonds, and the person on my left appears to have the king of hearts. Well, they certainly can't take 4 rounds of spades, so I think I'm just going to exit with a spade. In worst case, they get 3 spades. At the moment, you get 2. So they get, yeah. No, I'll just exit with a spade. See if I can get 2 tricks at the end. But they don't have any more spades, so I'll hold the master card in each of the other 2 suits and I will win the last trick. So if the spades had been broken more evenly, I might have made an extra trick there. 73%. It's important to always count the cards who are out against you and understand how many tricks the opponents can take. Here I have a really bad 10 count, so I'm just going to pass. So it was pass when club window. Well, they've bid my suit, so I certainly can't do anything, although I hope the auction doesn't die at this low level. I really hate this. The club, 12 and 23, 12 and 19, 12 and 15. So I know my partner has at least 5 points. I really don't like letting them play no trump at this low level. But I guess it's possible they could have something like 12 points opposite 6. I really don't like it, but I've just got such an awkward hand. A partner's going to have to bid 2 spades, and making 8 tricks with spades looks a long way off, so I'm going to pass, but I don't like it. Spades are breaking 4-3. No reason not to go up. Third player plays high there. I don't think I've got any particular reason for not playing high there. Lead back the 9 to indicate that I started with 3 cards in the suit. That's good. King. Partner's got the 13th spade. Okay, so declare I started with 3 spades to the king. Usually I play high-low from 3 rags, just to give my partner count, not that the robots are watching. My partner played the 7 of diamonds, so I played the 5 and then the 2 to show that I started with 3 cards. That's my usual style. Of course, this is what I want. Oh, fantastic. Partner, I'm going to play the 6 here, because what I'd really like is for partner to play another heart through. Now, normal signals, I would probably play I want to discourage clubs. Here we're just playing standard signals, so low card discourages, because you can't set up low encourage in Funbridge, which is really annoying, but you can't. So you've got to play standard signals. Low card discourages the suit. So I'm saying, partner, I do not want you to lead a club. Also, I don't like discarding my last diamond, because I don't like pitching out a whole suit. It looks like partner's got something good in clubs. What's declarer shown so far? The King of Spades. So I've made a mistake here. I should have pitched a heart away at some point. It might not make any difference. Declarer may have had the winner in the last. Let's see what Declarer's last card was. Okay. Didn't make any difference because Declarer had the winning club at the end. Okay, well, unfortunately board 3 kind of ruined my score there. But never mind, that was quite an interesting tournament. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll put another tournament up next week. So I'm currently 64th out of 192. I was aiming for 60%, but yeah, board 6, where I was a little bit indiscreet in opening that hand with 1 heart. Just goes to show you shouldn't stretch too hard. Should have opened 2 hearts. I'd play the hand with 2 hearts, and I would probably lose. Well, if they lead a heart, I can't rough one in dummy. Yeah, I'd lose a club, a diamond. In fact, I'd make a lot of tricks. I'd lose a club and a spade with 2 hearts. So on best defence, I've got to be held to 9 tricks. Best defence, I get 76%. So that would have improved my score by 70% on that board and about 9% overall. So without that, I'd be up at 65%. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll put another video up next week. Bye.